Imagine sitting at a family dinner or a meeting when someone leans in and drops a deliberate, highly specific insult targeting you. They aren't looking for a conversation. They are watching for a specific reaction. They want to see you lose your temper. This is a social trap called provocation bait. It's designed to make you look like the emotional villain so the aggressor can play the innocent victim in front of everyone else. To neutralize this, we use a strategy called the emotional flatline. It's a method for exposing a manipulator's hidden agenda the moment they attempt to trigger you. This response is designed to move the spotlight away from your reaction and place it directly on their behavior without you ever having to raise your voice. The first step is recognizing the context. Toxic people use these insults to create a theatrical performance for the room. They aren't debating facts, they are trying to provoke a scene. They are waiting for you to yell or snap back. That's the cue they need to throw their hands up and tell you to calm down, making you look like the one who is out of control. Most people fall into this trap by becoming defensive. They start explaining why the insult was wrong, or they meet the aggression with their own anger. But the moment you show that anger, you have lost control of the dynamic. You are playing the exact role the manipulator wrote for you. To break that cycle, you must shut down all reactions the instant the bait is dropped. No defending, no explaining, and no visible frustration. Instead, let your face go blank. Look at the person with clinical curiosity, as if you are observing a biological specimen under a microscope. Now, apply a mandatory period of silence. Wait 3 full seconds before saying a word. In a tense setting, 3 seconds feels incredibly heavy. It's an uncomfortable gap forcing everyone to sit with what was just said. This silence halts the manipulator's momentum. It breaks their expected script and shifts the room's focus away from your reaction and toward their original insult. Once the silence has done its work, you are going to address the behavior directly so the entire room hears it. The risk here is vocal inflection. If you sound sarcastic or angry, you give them the emotional reaction they wanted. Your delivery must be calm, flat, and monotone. You are simply stating an observation. Look at them and ask, "You are trying really hard to get an emotional reaction out of me right now. Why is that?" Or use this alternative. "It is fascinating how desperately you want to start an argument today. Are you doing okay?" By stripping the emotion out of these scripts, you reframe the manipulator as the irrational party, while you remain the observer. After you deliver the line, stop talking immediately. Maintain unbroken eye contact. Let the silence hang in the air again, forcing them to answer for their behavior in front of everyone. Because there is no logical defense for their initial provocation, they will typically begin to stutter, try to backtrack, or retreat from the conversation entirely. This final period of pressure is what permanently exposes the tactic. You have turned the spotlight on them, leaving their manipulation with nowhere to hide. By refusing to play the role they wrote for you, the theatrical trap falls apart. The audience's perspective shifts from your outburst to the manipulator's aggression. This approach ensures you never hand the remote control of your emotions over to a manipulator. You keep the power to decide how you feel and how you respond. When the bait is dropped, don't bite. Observe the attempt, expose the tactic, and stay unshakable. Understanding these social mechanics is the first step toward navigating difficult interactions with confidence. Subscribe to continue refining your psychological toolkit.